Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 30th day of August, 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to APMEX so we can check out those live spot prices. But before that, I'd like to welcome you over to Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics. That's number 219. That's going to be this morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern, 6:30 a.m. Pacific. Then, later on this morning at 11:40 a.m., 8:40 a.m. Pacific time, we're going to be doing the 2022 American Innovation Tennessee coin featuring the Tennessee Valley Authority. That's power right here. Now, this is APMEX. We're going to be looking at the spot prices. Looks like gold is down $4.90 to 17.42 even Steven. Silver down 7 cents to 19.02. Platinum down $6 even to 8.7230. And palladium up $24.70 to 21.97 even Steven. Now, let's head over here to this is Silver Gator turned us on to this. This is Kuhn Laser Creations, and this is the 1 ounce military metal display plaque, and I'll leave a link in the description for this if you are wanting to pick that up. Now, over here to Coin Week, there's an article by Bullion Shark dated August 29, 2022. Title of this article is American Liberty Silver Metal Becomes Unavailable on First Day, and we know how that played out. And look at this. Not only did they show the obverse twice and they reverse once, I think that's a reason for doing that. Now, on August 18th, the United States Mint released the 2022 American Liberty Silver Medal, including regular website sales and 5,000 medals that were available at the ANA World's Fair of Money, held almost 2 weeks ago now in Rosemont, Illinois, where collectors were lined up that morning to purchase the medal. They became unavailable within 40 minutes. It's actually about 34 minutes and 34 seconds, but who's counting? And they sold out in person very quickly, pushing secondary market prices up, especially for examples graded Proof 70 that have special labels such as those offered at the ANA show by NGC and PCGS. That's no lie. The metal contains 1 ounce of 3/9 fine silver, has the same diameter as the American Silver Eagle, 40.6 millimeters, has a plain edge rather than a reeded edge with a missing reed, one as coins have, and was struck in proof finish at the Philadelphia Mint. It had a product and mintage limit of 75,000 medals and an order limit of 5 per person, whether online or at the show. And I don't remember that, actually. I think it was not, I'm not sure if there was a mintage limit on that one. Maybe at the show there was. Gosh, got to do a little bit more digging in on that. Probably should have read this before I talk to you about it. Now, when the design that appears on this medal was first recommended by members of the that's the CCAC, Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee in October 2019. Now, check this out. This is a gut punch. The committee had been given a total of 20 obverse designs that, according to the Mint, envision American liberty beyond the classical deception of an allegorical Lady Liberty as the primary device, and instead present new and modern ideas to transform the iconography associated with American liberty. The obverse design of the CCAC recommended from that group, which is a major departure from anything that has appeared before on a U.S. coin or medal, especially as a representation of liberty, features an image of a wild American Mustang. That's right, it's a huge departure, and people were confused and were like, oh, I don't know if this is the right idea. Now, it's an American Mustang horse that is bucking off a Western-style saddle with a rising sun appearing below them. The design, the Mint explained, was intended to represent the freeing of the American colonies from the tyranny of British rule, or, as the Mint noted, throwing off the yoke of British rule during the American Revolution. Or it could be any yoke of any kind of rule, right? The reverse design they proposed has a close-up, right-facing profile of the head of a bald eagle with its beak open. These designs, which were approved and later selected by the Treasury Secretary for the Treasury Secretary first for the 2021 West Point $100 American Liberty High Relief Gold Coin, and is now used on the silver medal, are the work of Beth Zeiken of the Artistic Infusion Program, AIP, who has created the obverse design, while Craig A. Campbell sculpted it. All right, 2 people. All right. The reverse design was created by Richard Masters, also of the AIP Artistic Infusion Program, and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill. Both sculptors are on the Mint's medallic staff, absolutely. And I think there's only about 4 or 5 of those that are actually on the medallic staff. That's the core group of individuals. The medal is identical to last year's gold coin, apart from having a larger diameter. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's almost identical. We know that the font on the Liberty is not touching on the silver as much as it is on the gold. And there's some differences on the, where the leg of the horse is touching the sun, but let's not get into that too deeply right now. The metal is identical to last year's coin, apart from having a larger diameter, not being in high relief, it's not, and not having the inscriptions on the coin as in the lower portion of both sides, which gives the silver medal a cleaner look. Absolutely has a clean look. It's absolutely stunning. Love that thing. Now, this is interesting. Public reaction from collectors in 2019 to this bold and unusual design on the obverse was mixed, with many collectors expressing confusion about the meaning of the design and others saying the quality of the art was lacking. This keeps moving and it's distracting me. In fact, Gary Marks, a former member and chairman of the CCAC, noted back then the horse design was an epic failure. What? Gary Marks, is he still working there? Oh, he's a former member. Okay, I can see why now. Because it was such a stark departure from the 228-year American design tradition of portraying liberty as a woman. But as often happens when collectors react strongly to line art images for proposed coin, and then see the finished product, the design is now very popular with collectors. And that makes sense considering how popular Western themes tend to be on American coins. And when the 2021 that's a West Point Mint gold coin with the same design, went on sale, it came close to selling out on the very first day. And that was for a coin with a price tag close to $3,000. It says here, Marks now likes the design too. He says, wow, he's changed his mind. Both sides of this metal break some long-held design norms in the American coin metal I can't even say that. Iconology. Iconology. I'm going to pass on that one. On that basis, I shouldn't like it, but I do. I believe that taking risks and being innovative can bring new energy and interest to the numismatic world. Absolutely. See, just a little bit of thinking differently and a little bit of perspective and opening yourself up to new ideas can make something amazing and bold like this particular design. Now it says, keep in mind that the whole idea of moving away from depicting liberty as a female, as was done from the Mint's founding in 1792, was happening at the initiative of former Mint director David J. Ryder, who said in 2019 interview that liberty takes a number of different forms. Absolutely. And there are a lot of interpretations of what liberty means to a lot of different people. And I hope that the United States Mint does keep it open and it isn't just, liberty isn't in a female. I mean, yeah, we have the Statue of Liberty in New York Harbor. That's awesome. And to see that it inspires all kinds of wonderful feelings inside you. And, but does it always have to be a female? No. And I think we've proven that here with this particular design. Thanks to the very same American Liberty program that was first proposed by the CCAC when it was led by Marks, we saw in 2015 the first non-Caucasian woman, and in 2017 the first black woman as Liberty. Former CCAC chairman and member Thomas J. Ram, who received the Chester Krause Distinguished Service Award from the ANA earlier this month, said of the new medal, which he helped recommend when he was on the committee. Here we go. This is his quote. The 2022 Liberty Medal depicts a unique perspective of liberty. We had many other traditional perspectives. All right, we already talked about that. However, this brought a dimension that is thought-provoking. Absolutely. Good call. Liberty means many things to many people. You should read the COA to completely understand the meaning of the obverse and reverse designs. Once you do, you'll have an additional interpretation of liberty and this design. Now, how many of you have actually read the COA completely? Isn't that interesting? I know that I need to now. And it says here, it'll be interesting to see what non-traditional depiction of liberty appears next in this groundbreaking series of gold coins and silver medals. There it is. Well done, Bullion Shark. Quality article, top notch right there. Glad I was able to get through it. There's a few words I was like stumbling over my own tongue, but that's okay. My tongue doesn't even fit in my mouth, so I guess it makes sense. Now, Winston Churchill said this. He said, there is no time for ease and comfort. It is time to dare and endure. What does that even mean? Dare and endure. Wow, let's think about that for a second. Now, the next one is a jokey joke. Now, this one's really funny. I love this one. What kind of doctor is Dr. Pepper? A physician. Yeah. I love it. Now, here we are at 95.9 KOI and Coin News Radio, and this is Tool, Disposition, Reflection, and Triad. They say this is the trinity of their music, and it's really cool, and it is high definition, so you'll be able to listen to it. It's a lot of fun. Hope you like it. Now, here we are. Yes. So, hope to see you here this morning at 9:30. Good morning to you with Tiny Numismatics and over at the Coin Drop at 11. Wait a minute. Why did I put 11:20? I think that's supposed to be 11:40. I'm going to have to fix that. Yep, see, quality control, live on the fly. Who knew? So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're going to see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker.